Imagine for a moment you're a North Korean citizen living under an oppressive regime. What if you decide to take the risk and cross the border into South Korea? This is no casual decision, but one born out of desperation and hope. For some, it's a matter of escaping political oppression, a regime that controls every aspect of their lives. For others, it's economic hardship pushing them to the edge, the struggle to survive in a country where food scarcity is a harsh reality. And for many, it's the yearning for freedom, the desire to speak, think, and live without fear. But the decision to defect is fraught with danger. There's the ever-looming threat of capture, the risk of punishment that could mean imprisonment or worse. It's a gamble with the highest stakes, a roll of the dice with their lives. This is the first step in a perilous journey, a decision not taken lightly. So, you've made the decision, you've crossed the border. Now, what happens next? The moment a North Korean sets foot in South Korea, the journey is far from over. The first stop is the South Korea's Ministry of Unification, the authority responsible for matters related to reunification and North Korean defectors. The ministry has a rigorous process in place to verify the identity and background of the defector, a necessary step to ensure the safety of all involved. Once the verification process is complete, the defector enters the Hanawan Resettlement Center. Here, they receive a 12-week crash course on life in South Korea, touching on everything from using ATMs and public transportation to understanding democratic principles and human rights. Further support is provided in the form of housing assistance, education opportunities, and job training programs, all aimed at helping defectors transition smoothly into South Korean society. This process is not easy, but it's designed to help defectors transition to a new life in South Korea. But there's more to this story than just one individual's journey. What are the broader implications of a North Korean entering South Korea? It's a question that sends ripples across the political landscape. The defection of a North Korean citizen is a politically charged event. Each case is a delicate dance, a balancing act of human rights, national security, and diplomatic relations. The ongoing tensions between North and South Korea mean that every defector is handled individually, with the utmost discretion. The very act of defection can strain inter-Korean relations, adding yet another layer of complexity to an already fraught situation. From an international perspective, these defections are seen as a barometer for the state of affairs in North Korea. They provide a rare glimpse into a country that remains largely shrouded in secrecy. Each North Korean who enters South Korea is not just a person seeking freedom, but also a symbol of the ongoing struggle between these two nations. So, we've taken a hypothetical journey today, but for some, this is a harsh reality. As we journeyed through this hypothetical scenario, we explored the complexity of what it might mean for a North Korean to step foot into South Korea. We delved into the reasons for defection, the arduous journey and the process that awaits them in South Korea, and the political implications of such a decision. For many North Koreans, the decision to defect is not one taken lightly. It's often a response to the harsh conditions of daily life in North Korea, fueled by the desire for freedom and a better life. These individuals are driven by hope and desperation, willing to risk their lives in the pursuit of what many of us take for granted. They face a treacherous journey, fraught with danger at every turn. Once they make it to South Korea, they are not simply welcomed with open arms. Instead, they are met with a rigorous process designed to verify their identity, assess their intentions, and ensure their successful assimilation into South Korean society. This process is managed by South Korea's Ministry of Unification, a governmental body tasked with handling all matters related to inter-Korean relations and unification. This process is far from straightforward, often taking several months to complete. The defectors are first taken to the Joint Interrogation Center, where they are subject to thorough background checks and interrogations. This is to ensure they are not spies sent by the North Korean regime. Once cleared, they are sent to Hanawan, a government-run resettlement center, where they spend 12 weeks learning about life in South Korea. Here, they are taught everything from using an ATM to understanding democratic principles. They are also offered psychological counseling to help them deal with the trauma and culture shock. After their time at Hanawan, they are released into society, often with government-provided housing and a small stipend to help them get started. But even then, the journey is far from over. Many defectors struggle to adapt to life in South Korea. They face discrimination, difficulty in finding employment, and the lingering trauma of their experiences in North Korea and their journey to the South. The South Korean government and various NGOs offer support, but the road to integration is long and filled with challenges. On a political level, the issue of North Korean defectors is a sensitive one. It's a reminder of the ongoing conflict and division on the Korean peninsula, a stark symbol of the human cost of this political stalemate. Each defection is a direct challenge to the North Korean regime, a blow to its claims of providing a socialist paradise for its citizens. For South Korea, these defectors offer valuable insights into life in the North, but their presence also poses diplomatic challenges. It's a delicate balancing act, one that requires careful handling to avoid escalating tensions. In closing, the journey of a North Korean defector to South Korea is a complex and challenging one. It's a story of hope and determination, a testament to the human spirit's resilience. But it's also a story of hardship and struggle, a stark reminder of the realities of life in North Korea and the challenges that await those who manage to escape. These stories remind us of the human cost of political conflict and the lengths people will go to in search of freedom.